Okay, so one really cool thing that you can do with this board is to record things and then play them back through this program, Capture. So I've opened it already, but here it is down here, PreSonus Capture. Then you open it and you can create new recording, and then if you want to record, all you have to do is just arm the selected channels that you want to record, and then hit record, and then it will, where did my mouse go? If you do that, then it will take whatever inputs from those channels on the board and then create its own track here. So I've done that already with 16 channels, and you can see it's synced up. Like I'm tapping on this microphone. Hello. Well, for some reason it's not picking up channel 19 up there. But it's probably because it's not armed. So now you see channel 19. So yes, it has to be armed to be able to pick up something. But if I want to play it back, which is something really cool that you can do, if I want to play this stuff back through the board, I can. And the reason I might want to do that is because say that the band is practicing and the sound guy can't be there to mix them. So what you could do is someone could record it and then just record all the channels here, and then when the sound guy comes in maybe on a Saturday or something to mix it, he can just do it on the board and do it at a different time. So how can you do that? Well, what you got to do is use this FireWire input button. So that's saying for this channel, don't take the microphone input on the stage, don't use this one coming in, but use the computer channel. So if I want to play it back, I'm just going to turn all of them on since we recorded a full band. So now none of these microphones will work. And even for 19, if I'm talking to the mic, which I am right now, and we're not getting anything out. But if I turn on the other input, we're getting stuff. So now it's saying, okay, use this microphone for the channel input. Now use a computer channel for the input. And we don't actually have anything for it, but I was just doing that for demonstration. Now, if I, everything's unmuted here, and everything will behave normally as if you were mixing. The faders will work. However, the gain knobs will not, because we are not having anything come in through the microphones, the gain knobs are inactive. So basically the computer is coming in and bypassing the gains and going through the rest of the board. Now everything else behaves correctly, but the gains will not do anything. So if I actually hit play here, let's see. So we hear everything like normal, and I don't even know if you can hear me right now, but you can see all of our things coming through. It's coming through the mains, through the wedges, and through the sub, so you can mix the sub and experiment with different mixes and stuff. And the mute buttons work like normal, so I can mute everything even when it's coming through the computer, and I can isolate different instruments. So maybe I just want to work on the kick sound and just to play with the EQ maybe for the kick, or the snare maybe. See, I can do that and just kind of experiment with what it sounds like in the room. And the faders work, as you see. See that channel? Maybe bass or vocals. Well, so you can just kind of experiment with different instruments and maybe EQ settings in the room. What if you just want to mix it as a whole? You can unmute them all. See the beaters there? And I stopped it, and now everything's back to normal. So that's one way you can really kind of experiment with different settings, different EQs, different levels of instruments, just to make it sound good. And you can really, sometimes you can't do a lot of experimenting when you're actually running sound, but if you do something like this, then that can give you a little bit more time to experiment. So that is how you can play back from and record to the capture program, PreSonus capture program on the computer.